welcome back to a new video. I feel like it's been so long. Last few weeks have just been a little bit crazy. I just got myself a little iced matcha. It's just midday. Beautiful weather. It's really getting warm now here in Sydney. This past weekend, oh my gosh, it was so warm, like up at like 28 degrees. Just giving us a taste of summer and seeing everybody out in the mornings and at the beach and swimming and sunbathing and all that has just been so lovely. As you know, we are living in Maroubra. We got our apartment. I vlogged all of that, so if you haven't seen that, you can go and watch them previous vlogs. But we moved in there at the beginning of June, I believe. Yeah, so we moved over to Sydney middle of May and then got our apartment like a couple of weeks later. It's a lovely apartment, really spacious. It's in a good location. However, there's no AC, and we knew that before we went in, but it's getting really warm in there now, and like it's just really hard to sleep at night. So we have this big fan, but our electricity like more than doubled this past month, because we had it on I think for like an hour or 2 hours, not that long. And yeah, so I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in the summertime when we have to use it like all the time. And as well, just the whole spider situation. Like if you follow my TikTok or Instagram, there's just been big huntsmen. Like there was this big huntsman that came in and we didn't know where it went, and then there was another one a couple days ago, and we had cockroaches at the beginning. And to be honest, dealing with the landlord has not been great, and the agency that we were like working with, or who that we're renting the apartment from, they're just not the best. And I asked about like the shower doors in the apartment that we're in, both of them aren't even like, they don't close. And I said that the very first week, like asking can we get the doors changed because there's water coming out all the time, and they just weren't really interested. They weren't the most accommodating, especially when you are paying, you know, rent here in Sydney is expensive. So that was just like put a sour taste in our mouth. There is zero light. Like I'm not even joking and I'm not exaggerating. I know I mentioned this a couple times, but there is no light that gets into that apartment. There are a lot of windows, but it's just completely shadowed. There's quite a bit of trees around us as well. So just zero light. Like we have to get up in the morning, and even if it's like a beaming beautiful bright day and I open up all the windows, like it's still really dark, we have to turn on the lights. And like that is just, I hate that, especially when you have such a beautiful day. Like we wouldn't even know what the weather is unless we'd go outside. So that was another thing. And then the whole AC situation, like the way it's getting really warm, that was kind of like the tin hat. So Connor actually sent me a couple of apartments to go view last week, because I do have quite some free time in the day, although more on that because I am changing jobs pretty soon too. Lots happening. So I went to a couple viewings last week, and they were quite modern apartments, so it was so nice just walking into a modern apartment. And the light, like I love light. I need light in the morning to come in, and it just puts you in a better mood. They were beautiful, really nice ones. A couple in East Gardens, however, there was one that smelled really bad of cigarettes. So as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, it's such a gorgeous apartment, but it stank of cigarettes and you can't get that smell out. So that was a no. And then I went to another one which was nice, and we did apply for that. However, we did not hear back. There was quite a lot of people at that one. And then another one which was actually my favorite, and that's the one that we are moving into. I just picked up the keys from the office here now, so I am so excited to go in now and see it. Connor hasn't been in it, but I did take videos and I assured him it was lovely, and he really likes the look of it as well. And the agency that we've been dealing with have been fantastic. So yes, I am so excited to go and show you this apartment. I'm just going to finish my little matcha here and drive over there now. I am in the process of applying for a new job because I am finishing up on the one that I am in now. It was perfect just to get me going, but I'm ready to try something different and to get into like corporate world. So it's all happening. I actually have an interview. I've had a couple interviews this week, and I have another one in just 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So I'm going to be speedy. I'm going to head over to the apartment now, give you a little tour of the empty space, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's go. Okay, I just got in. I had to park, like obviously with apartments you usually park underground, so I actually found the spot. I think it was the right spot pretty easily, which is very handy. And then just came up on the lift. We're on the 8th floor, so we're up nice and high. You can already just see The light, so much natural light. I just live for light, especially in the morning time. So anyway, I'll flip these around and show you the apartment. So that's the door, you just come in there. It's actually all electrical touch operated. And here's just an overview of what you see. So really nice open kind of plan. The kitchen honestly was the seller. I just absolutely love the kitchen, like night and day compared to our other one. So much space, nice big island, and I love having the sink on the island as well, so you're not crammed. Lovely big oven, cooker, so much space, so much storage. I just love, and they're the silent close presses as well. Oh brilliant, didn't even realize that was built in. That's so handy. And then the fridge actually comes with the apartment as well, which is so handy, so we can sell our other fridge, and also the microwave, so we can sell our other microwave. Lots of storage, everything's obviously empty. We have a big weekend ahead of us. Also comes with a dishwasher, and then just more storage and bin stuff there. The balcony wraps all the way around, which is lovely, so we have lots of kind of outdoor space as well, which would be lovely to sit in the summertime. Comes with a TV as well. I'm actually surprised the past tenants didn't take that with them, but I love this kind of built-in unit area, which is so nice. And again, we can sell our TV and our unit, which is also a bonus. Was actually fantastic. Like, I feel like we're landed ourselves so lucky. So lovely kind of sitting room area. We're gonna have to take our couch over, and I'm a little bit nervous about how our couch is gonna fit because our couch is huge, but it should be okay. But then the other question, where do we put our table and chairs? We are going to get a new one because the one that we have, Connor actually broke one of the chairs. Sorry Connor for telling him that story, but he did. So these doors all slide as well, and so does this one. Actually, yeah, they're all sliding doors. And then this is like a snug area slash could be an office slash a second bedroom when we have people staying with us. Obviously not the most ideal like bedroom, but we're not going to have people staying with us very often, so it'll be fine for when they do. Lots of storage, like all wardrobe storage, and outdoor balcony area. So this is the view. It is more kind of built up, the area that we're in now, but we don't mind because it's just a much nicer modern apartment, and we both drive, so it's not too far from the beach. And then I will take you in. So this is more storage. Like honestly, you can never have enough storage, and it's crazy how fast you could fill them. So that could be handy for drying certain clothes. And then the washing machine is in here. Yeah, washing machine. I don't know, is it a washer dryer? Oh, I think it's a washer dryer. That's handy, very handy. Bathroom, lovely and modern as well, and just a lot more spacious. I just love it. Love the shower, so nice and big. And the thing with the other shower, the, what do you call that, like the nozzle or whatever, the actual shower wouldn't come off, so you couldn't actually take it off. It was mounted onto the wall, and it was really, really old and just so full of gunk. And you know, when you're cleaning the shower, like you like to take the nozzle off to be able to spray it all around, and I couldn't do that, and it was driving me nuts. But anyway, lovely big shower, nice big area to put all our bits and bobs, and must get a few little units just to store them more organized, and a little unit under there, and then a nice bath, lovely. And then there's another like wardrobe there, which is super handy because we do have a lot of stuff. And then the bedroom is here. Everything empty now, but we'll probably put the bed facing this way, and then the two, oh that's handy, there's plugs on either side, so that would be great for our lamps. And yeah, big window, and all these sliding wardrobes as well. It's actually a lot of space. Like this is definitely the most spacious apartment for storage. Like there's a lot of storage, which is great. And I guarantee me and Connor will be quite quick to fill the storage as well. But that is the apartment. I'm absolutely delighted, and I cannot wait till Connor gets in here and sees it. He's gonna love it, especially the kitchen. I just The kitchen for me is the most important thing because it's the heart, it's like the heart of the home, and it's where you spend most of your time. And just having a nice kitchen, honestly, I can't wait just to get up in the morning and have space and light to make breakfast and sit and have my coffee out there. Like, honestly, I think we'll be so much happier in this apartment. And I can hear some planes, so Connor will be delighted because he loves planes. We are near the airport. The area that we are actually in is called Mascot. Obviously, we're moving from the beach town of Maroubra, so we were ideally wanting to get somewhere Maroubra, Coogee, you know, around the beach, but to be quite honest, the apartments around there that are up are just awful. Like, they're so dingy, and for the price of them, it's honestly absurd. Unless you're willing to pay like 1,500 plus a week, it's kind of shit apartments that have been up, excuse my French, but that is the truth. So we would rather come a little bit further out. We both drive, we can still drive to the beach at the weekends. It's gonna make no difference. It's only about 12 minutes to the beach anyway, so it's absolutely fine. And the good thing about here, it's a lot easier to get into the city because I'll probably be based in the city with a new job, and Connor is in the city a couple days a week as well. So it just works out a lot better, and yeah, I just think it's the right choice. And we learn, like, you learn from your mistakes. We did rush into the first apartment and we thought before we actually moved in, like, oh, there was loads of windows and it's near the beach and all that, but in reality it just didn't really work out for us. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be in this place now. We have the keys. Can't wait for Connor to come see it. I don't know if he'll be able to come this evening. Depends when he gets home from work. And I think it'll be better if he sees it in daylight as well. That is the apartment empty. It's going to be a super busy weekend moving everything over and getting set up, but I'm so excited. Hello guys, it is the next day. First thing, I just want to apologize for the way I look. I have been just running around like a headless chicken all day. Connor, I'm actually only after seeing him now. Yeah. He works so hard, in all fairness, he does. I need to give him more credit, but he was working all day today, so he got home at 6:30, went straight to the gym, and then he started packing up his stuff because that's what I was doing all day.
3 suitcases packed, that's all my clothes packed, and now we need to take them over.
This is the worst part about the whole moving thing. Like, everything you accumulate, you just forget and you don't realize how much stuff that there actually is, like everything in the kitchen as well. I took over like the coffee machine and all them bits and bobs, and I packed up all my clothes and my shoes and all them things today. So I was over and back, and Connor is now.
So much left.
There's still so much left. Furniture wise though, there are 2 boys. I actually didn't even tell you the whole story, but basically when you move into an apartment, you have to pay a bond. So that's like a deposit, would you say?
Yeah, it's a month's rent.
It's a month's rent. Obviously, you sign a lease, which for us, it was 12 months, wasn't it?
Yeah, 12 months.
Yeah, 12 months. So because we were breaking that, when we started looking at different apartments, and then when we got accepted, we needed to tell the guys that were dealing with us, that agency, and we were just kind of worried because we would probably lose the bond, which was the deposit.
Yeah. So then we figured out if you can get someone to take over your lease, it doesn't count as breaking the lease. So then I put it up in Irish around Sydney and got 2 lads to take it over. The thing is, if you want to take over an apartment in Sydney, a lease especially, you need to have rental history in Sydney. So it's really hard to get someone who's can actually take it over.
Rental history, what else?
Rental history, proof of funds, pay slips
from work here.
Yeah.
They don't make it easy. So a lot of the messages that we were getting were people coming to move here, and that wouldn't have worked because they have no documents proving that they lived here and had worked here. So we were like trying to filter through, and thankfully 2 Irish lads, lovely lads, and they came to view it. They've been here a year, came over to have a look, loved it, and it was really smooth then after that, thank God. So hopefully we will get the bond back. Did they even mention anything about it?
Who, the rental guys? Yeah, they said that they're going to do an inspection on Sunday.
Oh.
And then obviously after their inspection they'll be able to tell us if we're going to get the full bond or else if they'll take something off us.
Surely, honestly, it's cleaner now than it was when we moved in. Like, when we moved in...
Cockroaches.
Cockroaches, there were like the bathrooms. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was not nice. Like, I had to go and scrubbing around the toilets. So if they even think about saying that this apartment is not up to
We have pictures
scratch.
of what it looked like when we came here, so we can just show them that anyway.
Yeah. Tomorrow is when we have to be out of this apartment, so it's the big move tomorrow. All the furniture is going to be going tomorrow. Connor...
I've hired a van, so I'm going to pick up a van in the morning, and then I'm going to put the bed and the couch. That's the two big things that
Like,
we needed
look
the
at
van
the
for.
size of this couch. It's honestly huge.
It might even be too big for the apartment we're going into.
Yeah, I know. I'm not too sure. Like,
so we might need to sell the couch.
I love that couch. I really don't want to sell it, but it just might be a little bit too big for the space. It's quite an open plan, as you've seen in the apartment. You can have a look, you'll have a better idea. But the good thing is the apartment is like a Samsung apartment, because you know how I was on about the TV, Connor?
Yeah.
I don't think we could sell that TV, because I think that came with the apartment, because all of the stuff is Samsung. Like, even the lock on the house is Samsung. So I think...
What's the TV gonna do?
Yeah, but like, if it comes to the apartment, we can't just sell it if it came with the landlord, or...
Giving them a better TV.
I know, our TV is definitely bigger. So we'll see how that goes, if it fits on the wall as well as another thing.
It knows every TV can mount on a wall.
Yeah, but there's a sound system in with this. You'll have a look when you go over. And then the TV unit, we definitely don't need that, so we're going to sell that to the guys that are moving in here. They said any furniture that we didn't want, that they would take it. So this little unit here we might give to them, and then we're going to take the spare bed. We're going to give them the table and chairs Connor was using as a work desk, and our bed is going to come. Honestly, I just feel like it's a total tip. Here everything's out of shelves and out of drawers, but I'm a wee bit nervous as well about the two bedside tables, because our bed is a king bed. It's very big. I don't know if the width of the bedroom in the new apartment is the same or is as wide, so it might be a little bit tricky. But I didn't do any of my toiletries yet, because there's that much skincare and all that. I can't even be bothered dealing with it. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna head over to my little doggy friend. And Connor, you can actually video your impression, because I'm not going to be there with you. I can't believe you haven't seen it yet. And I've moved in all my stuff. So the other side of the wardrobe is all yours. And then there's loads of other hanging space and storage all around the apartment, which is great. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here for this evening. I need a shower. I stink. And I need to eat something. And he is still got a lot of work to do with all of these things. But anyway, we shall see you in the morning, bright and early. Thankfully, Connor's brother Hugh and Laura, they're the best in the world. Love them so much. They're coming to help us tomorrow with the move, so it'll make it a little bit easier. And yeah, good night. We'll see you in the morning. Hi, good morning. Say hi to the vlog. This is the little pooch I've been looking after. His name is Frankie, and he is the most beautiful little guy ever. Happiest little doggy. On my way now back to Maroubra to finish up all this packing. Oh, I hope Connor got on okay with his stuff. I did ring him last night, but it was kind of late. He was still over at the new apartment at like 11. And he said that the measurements are not going to work for the couch. So not ideal, because we got that couch brand new and it's so lovely. Like, it's such a beautiful couch, but it's just going to be too tight. And there's nothing worse when you go into a space and there's an obvious piece of furniture that just doesn't fit. So I was just kind of figuring out what to do. I messaged the guy, or actually Connor messaged the guys that are moving in, but they don't want to buy it, like, because it was an expensive couch. So obviously we took a few $100s off it, but they're going to take everything else, but just not the couch. So I put a post up on the Facebook page, Irish Around Sydney. That's where we got a lot of our stuff when we first came over. And a girl messaged me literally within like a minute of putting it up and saying we'll take it. And there's actually 4 more messages that came through. I haven't read them properly yet, so hopefully now we'll get that sold today. And I said we could deliver it because we're renting a van for today, so hopefully now that all goes through. But you know, when you put things up on Facebook, like, they can fall through quite quickly. So we'll see, fingers crossed. Gonna grab myself and Connor a coffee from Eccentric on the way, because I actually took the coffee machine over to the new apartment in Mascot last night, so we don't have a coffee machine and we need our coffee in the morning. So I'm gonna grab that on the way and then head over to the Chaos. The goods! I actually went to Grumpy Baker. I haven't been to Grumpy Baker in a while. We used to always go when we first came here because it was the coffee shop nearest to Hugh and Laura's down in Maroubra. But there is one in Coogee, and I think there's a couple around the city, to be quite honest, but so cute. The little cups are gorgeous and they always have the most beautiful freshly baked things going on in there. Like, their bakes are incredible. I was eyeing up like a Nutella cronut kind of thing. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, so delicious. I just got us both strong skimmed flat white. So we always get a strong flat white because they add an extra shot just to make it nice and strong, like you can actually taste the coffee. Take these home now to Connor before they get cold. The place is a total tip, but the spare bedroom's all cleaned out and we're just going to start trying to take apart the bed. I want to show you something funny. So obviously, because we're moving the mattress, we want to like try to keep it clean because the back of a van, like, they can be a bit dirty. Connor, do you want to tell them what you bought?
If anyone's ever worked in a factory for a certain period of time, you'll know that you wrap all the boxes with cling film.
Yeah, but Connor, the mattress is huge.
And
like,
that's 60 meters worth of cling film.
he got a roll of cling film.
60 meters worth.
This is kitchen stuff. Shut up. Not to roll a big, wrap a big mattress. Bubble wrap.
Where are you going to get bubble wrap?
I told you. Max Bargain down the road.
I'll run down the road.
Cling film, like. A wee tiny roll of cling film.
Wait till you see.
I laughed so much when I seen that. I honestly will be surprised if you manage to wrap the whole
I
thing.
just need you to hold this.
Okay. I just can't see that actually covering the whole thing. If we're still together after this day, we're doing well, Connor. Okay.
Or a treat.
I may have to eat my own words. I am shocked that you made that work, Connor.
That's how it works.
It just looks so funny. Like, I was just laughing when he showed me that he got like something to wrap the thing and he whipped out a little thing of kitchen cling
60
film.
meters.
But in all fairness, no bother to you. You're gonna have to get another one just to finish it.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we'll probably have to wrap the couch to deliver that to the girl. And yeah, then Hugh's gonna come up and help with the bed because that is gonna be a task in itself. Actually ashamed to show you all of this. Like, that's all skincare PR from them 2 boxes that I completely forgot I had. And then also I have to pack all of this stuff. Another 2-3 drawers worth of stuff. Making some progress, even though it doesn't look like it, but I've taken down a load of all the kitcheny bits. It's in my car. Connor has loaded up the van with the bed and he's gonna work on the couch and get the bed frame. And I just found all these coins and we were just talking. Does anybody else remember, if you were younger, going into like a sweet shop and giving the shopkeeper like a rake of coins and being like, what can I get for that? I remember going into a shop with so many like little 5 cents, 10 cents and getting a rake of penny sweets. Do you remember that?
I remember going into a shop once with €2 and getting 100 mushrooms. You know, the wee tiny mushroom sweets?
Oh my god, the little squishy things.
The yellow ones?
They were
Yeah.
so nice. I love
good.
them. And you know, the 50-cent mix or like the €1 mix
I wasn't
of
a fan
penny
of that.
sweets. Oh, I love that. All the different things. But yeah, gone are the days. Kids will go in with a rake of coin. Progress. So everything's cleaned out. Just got to take these pillows over and I'm going to wash these sheets. That's the duvet, but nice and empty. Just kept some pillows up there for the boys moving in. Bathroom is all clean. Such an echo when there's not much stuff in. And I think I'm going to leave that big fan for them as well because there's no AC here and they will definitely need it come summer. We just need to put this mattress. Hugh and Connor are leaving the couch, delivering the couch to that girl that bought it. So this needs to go in the van when they get back. Bathroom all empty. Spare room all empty. Let's take that charger for the Hoover. cleared out the patio. It's literally dark now, it's 7 o'clock. We've been at this all day long. And Laura was here to help me clean, which is fantastic. And then just the cases all going into the van. The boys have bought that, given them the plant. Little just towels in a cooler bag and a heater in there that we're going to keep for them. We're going to take that as well. Bathroom is, or not bathroom, kitchen is all clean. And they're taking the washing machine as well. So nice having everything clean and empty. And then just all this stuff will be coming. And that's basically it. It looks so different without the couch. It's such a big space, honest to God. Like, you'd need a big couch to fill that, or else put a shelf or something, because there's such an empty space. But they're also buying the TV and the unit, which is great, and we're just going to take that with us. The buffet, and it's so handy because that does open up. I can't open it now, but there is storage in there too. I'm going to take them lights, but that is it. The shape of me. It is almost 10 o'clock now. Oh, what a day. Honestly, like, I wouldn't recommend moving. I can't imagine what it's like moving a house. And imagine moving house when you have kids. I can't imagine how bloody stressful that must be. The boys just got the last bits and are putting the bed frame together now over in the new apartment. And then I was like, oh great, I'll call it a day. And I forgot about the fridge. We emptied all the cupboards and cleaned Laura actually cleaned the kitchen, I done the bathrooms, and emptied everything. And then I just completely forgot that I didn't empty the fridge, because the boys that are moving in here are buying the fridge. It's a fine big fridge. You can just see it there. But I completely forgot about all the food in the fridge and the freezer. So that's what I've been doing this last half an hour, just cleaning it all out. And I have just last 2 little containers here full of frozen stuff and some fresh bits, because there's no point throwing it out. It's all still perfect. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm sorry I didn't vlog that much today, but to be quite honest, like, who really wants to see us gutting out an apartment? We were just so busy. I was barely on my phone. Say a little goodbye to our apartment in Maroubra. It's a fine apartment, but just not really suited for us. And we're so much happier with this new one in Mascot. So yeah, I will see you bright and early in the morning for our official move-in day. Hello guys, it is a brand new day, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't film yesterday. The last clip you would have seen was 2 days ago, and the Saturday, and then I said I was gonna come on the Sunday and put everything away. Ended up coming over here myself. Connor done check-ins all day. He had a bit of a problem with his laptop, so he was really delayed. And so I just came over and done all the kind of the little jobs, even though they take so long, like taking everything out of suitcases and boxes and putting everything away, and then cleaning all the cutlery and all the pots and pans and everything. Just ran them through the dishwasher so everything's fresh, got into cupboards, and then gave the place a nice clean and put everything away. And when Connor finished work, it was about 5:30 last night, Sunday, and he came over then and he put the bed together. So that was then the big job that he had to do. And yeah, I was looking at sofas online as well. Haven't ordered one yet because we're between 2, so gotta do that. But I am just having a little coffee. It's actually 2 o'clock. It's kind of late to be having my second coffee, but I'm just home and got into my comfies, got new leggings and a little top from My Protein, using Connor's code actually, so it saved me a couple of dollars. As I just came home from the city, I had an interview in there this morning. It went well. I think it's hard to tell, but the fellow was lovely that was interviewing me, and I met the manager and she was lovely too. So we'll see. I have had a couple of interviews last week as well. One not successful, I didn't get it, and another one still waiting to hear back. So we'll see, but hopefully we'll get something now soon, within the coming couple of days or a couple of weeks. I am currently nannying, so when I came over here, I just wanted something handy to keep me going, and that is what I have been doing. I've been working with a family in Coogee, beautiful family, beautiful place. So I've been with them since June, but it's time now just to get into more of a routine and be on the same time as Connor as well, because I have such a big chunk in the middle of the day free, because I work really early mornings and then like evening. It's great, and it'll be lovely in the summer now because beach and all that, but I just feel like I'm by myself a lot of the time, and sometimes when I'm by myself for a long time, like I can just like, my mind can get a bit funny and I can just be a little bit like sad even though I've nothing to be sad about. But I think now just getting into a job, like a corporate job that is more on the same time length as Connor, or time wave as Connor, will be better. But I will say, if any girls or even boys are coming over to Australia, there are a lot of chats and a lot of groups like Find Your Nanny and all that. It's a great job just to get started, because you do have that free period with it during the day, well usually, and it's great because then you can look for other jobs and all that. So it's great to get started. And also if you just want to, like, not looking to make a crazy amount of money, but just, you know, enough to get by, it's a really nice job to get started, and I'm glad I done it. Because it also got me into driving over here pretty quickly. I had no choice. I'm going to finish my little coffee and show you around the apartment of what I've done so far. I just love it. It was so nice waking up here this morning and just having sun come in. Like, it's cloudy now, but the sun was coming in this morning. It was lovely and bright, and it's just clean and bright and spacious, and yeah, I'm just so over the moon with it. So this is coming in from the front door. That is a pull-out bed, so we just have that there now because we don't have a couch yet, but that will essentially be in there because I think I showed you this already, but these doors can be pulled, and that can be like a spare room, an office, a study, whatever. We do have Connor's brother Charlie coming to stay with us now soon. I think it's actually this weekend, so he can pull that in there, and it'll just do him for the couple days. This is the lovely built-in unit. Just put some books, our little picture frame, just little knickknacks. I'm sure I will get some more and make it look a bit more aesthetic whenever we get all bigger things sorted. And the kitchen, my pride and joy. I just absolutely love this kitchen. It is stunning, so spacious. Like, putting everything away yesterday, I was honestly having the best time. I will show you some things. You don't need to ask. Supplements, vitamins. Oh, Baraka. It's actually wild. If anybody has taken Baraka, have you gone to the toilet after, like, and seen the colour of your urine? Oh my gosh, it is like a luminous yellow. Then all my coffee pods and coffee machine, Ninja, our knives. These are still kind of empty. We broke so many of these glasses. I love these glasses, the linear tumbler, but they break so easily. I need to get some more. Coffee, little espresso cups, mugs, my to-go, and then just like big bowls there. And oh yeah, plates and bowls down here, and then my Hexglad stuff. So these are the Gordon Ramsay pans. I have a wok and a small pan and a big pan. They're absolutely fabulous, so good. And up here, I love how everything looks so nice now. Oops, so nice now, and give it a couple of weeks and it'll be like a bomb. But nut butters, like sauces and things, cans, and then spices, all of that. And this is like the random kind of bits, like the sieve and these little molds, waffle maker, all that. And then the bigger ones, so our pots are in there, and rice cooker and milk frother. I'm well aware that nobody asked for me to show them what's inside my cupboards, but I love looking at these kind of things, so if you're nosy like me, you will appreciate it. Freezer, not much, just berries, mango, some frozen veggies and some frozen meat, because that was going to go off, so I had to freeze it. And the fridge looking nice and organized now. I know meat is not supposed to be put up here. I done home economics all through school, and I know that was like one of the things when studying the fridge. It's supposed to be at the bottom in case the juices drip down. However, it's so cold up here, and when I put vegetables up here or salad or anything, it freezes and then they're no good. So the amount of times I've had to throw things out because they get too cold, or like they get all ice crystally. So the meat is going up there. Potatoes and watermelon, yogurts, veggies, fruits, and then I put the salady bits down here because it's not as cold at the bottom of the fridge, so these are not going to go all icy, which is better because I'll actually get more use out of them. and then just other bits and bobs like jams and all that there. And then up here is all like protein supplements and creatine and things like that. And here's like our dry things, so like extras of rice and oats. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you this one. This is the pretty jars and then like the extras are in there, so when I need to refill them I just pop them in here. Nice and pretty looking. I'd love to get more of them and just put some more things in because I just love the way it looks. And then like more baking stuff up there. But as you can see, we have a lot of storage, like not everything is filled, which is great. And then just down here I put the air fryer and extra food containers. On this side of the island, dishwasher. It's like a little bin area and some cloths, and then like cleaning things in here. And then heading down here, we have just like a drying rack in there, and I put all our extra towels up above. And I actually done 2 loads of washing yesterday with this washing machine, and it works so well. It's a washer and a dryer, really cool. We have our mop, our hoover, that in there, and then the bathroom. Putting away all the products. It took me so long just to go through things that I actually wanted to keep and like that I use. So these are Connor's bits. He's actually using some of the manual things as well, and he loves this Coachella hyaluronic acid that I gave him to, and the sunscreen. That's his little bits and bobs. And then my little display rack here, that is a booster, that's a Booster Pro device. The Age R booster device, the new one, is in the room there. It's charging, but they're both amazing by Medicube. And then just down below, other bits and bobs here. But trying to keep that clean is going to be a challenge because I like to dust things, and having to move them and put them back, oh, it's a nightmare. I wish I had like more storage in the bathroom. That's the only thing about the apartment. There's only one little drawer, one little press there, and we do have a lot of stuff, so ideally it would be great if you could like open out this mirror area. But anyway, first world problems, I'm well aware. I sound like an idiot, but anyway, the bath, nice and deep. Must have a bath in there sometime soon because cannot beat a bath. And the shower, we both had showers in there last night, and it's so nice. I just need to get a shower caddy. Picture that never got hung in Maroubra. It has a new home. Kind of wardrobe area is really handy because all our like big heavy duty coats and stuff can go in here. Connor's bedside lockers in there because it doesn't fit in the room. It's not as wide as we thought. However, it's still handy to have. And then this is the bedroom. So very plain, very white, to get like different bedding or some pillows or something to jazz it up, and maybe some pictures along there just to add a little bit of color, because I know everything's very white and grey and kind of cold, but it's easier to style a place when it is more neutral like that. But anyway, I put the big lamp in here because it doesn't really go out in the kitchen living area. It just looks a bit funny. So that's on Connor's side, and then I have my wee bedside table and the little lamp there. Let me know if that looks a bit silly. Connor thought it looked really stupid having the big lamp and the small lamp, but I don't know, I think it's okay. Like at night time when it's nice and dark, I like it. But anyway, let me know what you think. And then this is the wardrobe. So everything is put away. Everything's super neat. Some shoes, like nice shoes up there, and then I've got all my flats down here. And everything is just nice and neat. Everything has a home. It is the next day. I'm just fresh out of the shower. There is nothing nicer than that. I finished up with the family I was working for last night, so said my goodbyes, and when you see the most beautiful gift that they got me. How gorgeous. It's a beautiful purple orchid. I absolutely love it, and it's really low maintenance to keep these things alive. She told me that you only need to give it 4 ice cubes every 2 weeks, so hopefully I can keep that alive and thriving. It's looking a little bit crazy in here. We got our couch delivered this morning, so Connor's just putting it together. But it is the exact same couch as the one in our first apartment. If you did see them vlogs when we first moved in, the same couch. However, this one is just a 3-seater. Yeah, 3-seater. How is it going?
Yeah, it's going grand.
Tricky?
Like Kia parts.
I know, it's like a thing of Lego trying to put it all together. But so glad now we have that, because we were just using the pull out bed, so that can kind of go in here. So excited. We got our Wi-Fi kind of sorted, so Netflix and YouTube and all that's connected. So now having a nice big couch, some blankies, some pillows, we can relax and it'll feel more like home now, I think. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. The couch has been put together. We actually thought we were missing some pieces last night, but thankfully they were just in one of the covers of the pillow. So, got 2 chopping boards in Target. I know these are actually serving boards, but literally went into Kmart, Target, Big W, and there's no chopping boards. Like, there's them little plastic ones, the really flimsy ones, but I keep seeing that it's not great to use plastic chopping boards because each time you cut into it, microplastics can release and can get into your food. So wood is best. I got that cute one, has a palm tree on it, and I also got this here. This is what the couch looks like. It's gorgeous. It's exact same as the other one. I way prefer the size. It's more practical because the other one was so big, and Connor would always get that corner and then I would always like this corner, and we were so far apart. So this one is much better. Basically it. We are in now in a couple of days, and the only thing now is just to add little pops of colour because I know the apartment is very white. Like, I know people don't really like that whole white beige kind of boring look, but I love it. I honestly just love everything be nice and clean and white and neutral tones, because then you can add pops of colour yourself. I was actually in Fantastic Furniture, which is right across the road, this morning, looking at a table and chairs, because that's the last thing we need. Probably go here or else down there. We're not too sure yet, but it'll probably just be like a small 4-seater. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to give it a like and subscribe because there are going to be more vlogs coming. Some exciting things happening actually coming into the better weather now. Got the Sydney Bridge climb to do and also a sunrise kayak in the harbour, so that's going to be super exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.